Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Natasha Brown. We are following some breaking news here into CBS News Philadelphia. Let's let you take a look at this massive fire at a trucking company in Wissinoming. You can see the thick black smoke there billowing from the building. Also some trucks, we understand. This is in the 5100 block of Darkrun Lane. That's an industrial area that we're seeing there around this particular building. This is the Fesmire Hauling company. Chopper 3 hovering above this scene. That smoke can be seen for miles and miles. We just had some folks who were coming into the station saying they could see it from 95 miles away from where this is happening. This is along 95, that corridor in that industrial area off the Delaware River behind the Dietz and Watson plant. Again, an industrial area. This is a hauling company there that appears to be on fire. Also many trucks, at least several tractor trailers now, are engulfed in flames as well, we understand. So this fire anything but under control, as you can see there. At this hour, we're going to stay on top of this and find out more about what sparked the fire. Also, if anything else is affected in that area. Again, that thick smoke can be seen for miles. We don't know if air quality is going to be a factor at some point. We don't know anything more about whether people were in the building and what's happening with those trucks. As you can see, there are several of them around that building, many of them now on fire. So we have a crew, we understand, heading to this scene. We'll stay on top of this huge fire that's burning out of control right now in this industrial area in the Wissinoming section of Philadelphia. We'll have more for you here on our streaming service as well as on television at noon, CBS News Philadelphia. Stay with us for more. We're going to bring you more details as soon as we get them. We should be learning more once our crew arrives there on the scene. But again, this fire, 3 alarm at this point, could go even more, depending on the extent of the fire. Also, at least 2 buildings, we understand now, are on fire there, and several of those trucks are ablaze as well and being engulfed in flames. So haven't heard of any injuries at this point. Not sure exactly what may have sparked this, but Chopper 3 is hovering above this very active fire scene there. This hauling company there in Wissinoming burning out of control, as well as some of the hauling trucks and the tractor trailers there that you can see surrounding that building. This is the Fesmire Hauling company, we understand. And again, it's in the 5100 block of Darkrun Lane in that industrial area there that's right behind the Dietz and Watson plant. At least 2 buildings are burning. You can see the fire there coming out of at least 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 or so tractor trailers at this point, and it's continuing to spread. So this is at 3 alarms at this point. You can see some of the firefighters there trying to douse those flames, at least to the trucks, to try to control it from that vantage point. The buildings, at least 2 of them on fire right now at that hauling company there in Wissinoming. Again, this is a huge firefight, as you can imagine. Just look at the extent of that building. 2 buildings on fire. You've got tractor trailers on fire as well. We don't know what could possibly be inside those trucks. That clearly is of concern, we're certain. But 3 alarms at this point. You can see some of the flames there that are billowing from that building. Also, the flames that are now coming from the tractor trailers there, as you can see there. At least 5 of them or so right there in that particular area that we can see are catching fire as we speak. So again, that firefight is certainly underway right now. We're going to stay on top of this. Our crews are heading to the scene. We'll bring you the very latest here on our streaming service, also on CBS News Philadelphia at noon.